All right, Ames, I'm going to bring it today.
All right.
All right.
Let's do it.
So, how much is too much?
How much is too much?
This is the Unexpected Podcast.
All right, Amy, how are you? You look really good today.
Well, thank you.
Wow.
Just a little something I put on to clean the house.
Oh, yes.
Kidding.
Pearls and high heels.
Yes,
Yes.
every day. Nope, that doesn't happen around here.
No, not at all.
No. Well, you
Yeah.
look very nice too.
Well, thank
Very
you.
handsome.
Thank you. Yeah, we I just
Even wearing your glasses.
yeah, no, I just
Wow.
looking good.
Yeah.
Well, how much is too much? This thought came up in my head, this week. How much is too much?
Okay.
It's
It's very broad.
a very broad thing,
Okay.
but in Philippians 4
Mm-hmm.
and 5, it says, "Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank Him for all He has done. Then you will experience God's peace, which exceeds anything we can understand. His peace will guard your hearts and minds as you live in Christ.
Hmm.
And now, dear brothers, fix your thoughts on what is true and honorable and right and pure and lovely and admirable. Think about these things that are excellent and worthy of praise. Keep putting into practice all the things you learn." All right. So there's in this, I found that these are the things that you can't get too much of.
Okay.
But there are some things in life that we have too much of.
Mm.
We put too much emphasis on things.
Okay.
Now, moderation, right?
Right.
We think about moderation in ways that are, comparable to life, and don't exceed, don't go above and beyond things that you understand.
Yeah.
There's so many different aspects to this. It is
Okay.
a broad subject.
Yeah.
But I want to narrow it down to the unhealthy things that we do. That's just too much. It's just way out there. We go overboard about it. And how much is too much? Can you have too much money? That's a controversial thought.
Sure. Right.
The thing with that is, if you have too much money, will you know how to handle it?
Right. And I would maybe say, if you have enough wisdom, then you wouldn't have too much money, because you would have enough wisdom to know how to handle the money.
Right.
Perhaps. But sure, obviously, if we're talking about money, there's story after story of people who've won the lottery, for example.
Yes.
And they say if it's I think it's 90 to 95% of people who win really, really big sums end up worse off financially in the long run
Yeah.
than they were beforehand.
Right.
So for them, and maybe it was also the manner in which they acquired it, it was too much.
Too much too
But-
fast.
Yeah, too much too fast. Right.
Well, if you
Right.
grow too much
Mm-hmm.
in your when you're going through puberty or whatever, and you start growing. Some guys get stretch marks. Some guys
Yeah.
legs start hurting. I don't know if it is the same for women or not. I guess it may be. But
don't
if you
know.
grow too quickly, it hurts. It's painful
Mm-hmm.
physically.
And it can hurt you in the long run.
It can hurt you in the
perhaps.
long run.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Don't know. Check us out on that one.
I don't know.
Put some comments
But-
in the comments.
But steady growth in any area of our lives, steady, consistent growth is better, whether it's emotional growth, financial growth, growing wealth, whatever the case may be. I would venture to say that in most cases, steady, consistent growth, because you're kind of going from level to level. The Bible talks about going from glory to glory, and it's kind of like going from one level to the next. So if you're at one level and then you go to the next level of whether it's prosperity or the next level of growth, next level of knowledge, next level of understanding, you have time to adapt
Right.
to the new growth.
Right.
But if it happens too fast, you don't have time to adapt.
Absolutely. And I think that what I'm really getting at, in Philippians 4:5, it says, let your moderation be known unto all men. And that's the one translation of it. And this is showing people, I guess, that was a long pause there. Sorry about that. Because I'm trying to gather my thoughts together.
Right.
And showing others that the moderation is okay, and it's being considerate of others and learning how to have self-control. And I think learning moderation is a self-control issue.
Right. And do you have that verse pulled up?
Yeah.
Can you read the full verse? Because I'm very curious about context, because I haven't thought of this verse for a while.
So always, well, this is a different translation. This
Okay.
is the New Living Translation.
Okay.
We can go to a different one, but always be full of joy. This is verse 4. Always be full of joy in the Lord. I say it again, rejoice. Let everyone see that you are considerate, or that's another version.
Okay.
Considerate in all you do. So they took the part of, moderation.
Okay.
But it combined it all into saying
Moderate in your behavior, your
yes,
temperament.
right? Exactly,
That sort of thing.
In all you do, remember the Lord is coming soon. Don't worry about anything. It's very simple there. Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything.
Yeah.
Tell God what you need and thank Him for all He has done.
Yeah.
Considerate, compassionate.
Yeah.
All of the things that we've got going on. So I've had trouble with moderation in some things, like audio equipment, guitars, music equipment.
Right.
I like it. And I want more of it,
Okay.
and I keep wanting more of it, and I know I'm driving you crazy with it, but
No, you've gotten much better.
I have. I don't
And you
just
understand there are
moderation.
limits. And I say this over and over, but I think some of the best recordings that have come out of our studio, not that we haven't had good ones with more advanced equipment, but some of the best sound came without maybe the updated equipment. So
True that.
I always
True.
try to that's one way to look at it. You
It
know?
is.
Doesn't mean that we
It
don't
is.
grow
Moderation.
and advance.
Grow where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah. Well, being faithful over what you have is
God
is
make you
definitely
ruler
a
of much. Yeah.
spiritual principle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
Yes.
So, and that's one reason I was like, hey, maybe we should dress up a little
I
bit.
know this was
we
his
went a little bit
idea.
overboard.
We went way overboard.
We feel
I
like,
mean,
but how often do we just dress up just to dress up?
we don't.
Right? We
Yeah.
should do it more
Well,
often.
We're
It's
doing
more
it
fun.
tonight. Maybe we should have a party.
Oh, we'll have a party by ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't nobody around. We'll have a party.
Yeah. Eat
We
some
should
popcorn.
we should probably go to Walmart and hang out.
That's a party.
That's a party all the time.
Yeah.
But, excuse me.
Mhm.
So, any other thoughts?
On that, those verses have a lot to say.
It's deep. It can go deep.
Yeah, moderation. I mean, moderation is important in just how we approach life, because you were talking about being a person of extremes.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm putting words into your mouth, but you were kind of alluded
Yeah.
to that. And you have those tendencies in some areas.
Right.
I have those tendencies in some areas. For example, if you're working on a creative project,
Yep.
you can not want to let go of it.
Right.
So in other
You
words,
got to know when to quit.
exactly, you got to know when to quit and move on, and quit trying to perfect, because sometimes when you're trying to perfect things, when it's time to leave them alone, you're actually going to mess it up.
Worse.
Yeah,
You make
you'll
it
make
worse.
it worse. And I think that goes for, I'm always thinking about this topic to some degree, because I think about it in reference to how to live every day.
Yes.
So, for example, and women are like this, and the older I get, the more I like order. So
Yeah.
if I have order in the house, things are clean
Mhm.
and organized, I feel more relaxed.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I feel more creative. I
Right.
can concentrate more. At the same time, though, you can overdo yourself and always be trying to perfect things. And I catch myself sometimes thinking, why am I putting so much energy into just making this part of the house perfect when right now I should probably be exerting that energy somewhere
Well, that
else?
goes right back to
Yeah.
Philippians 4 and 6.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about anything.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, pray about everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how much more clear it gets. I mean, tell God what you need
Mm-hmm.
and thank Him for all He has done.
Right.
Then you'll experience God's peace.
Right. Right. So really, it comes down to including him in everything that you're doing.
And
Every
finding
day.
that peace.
Yeah.
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 How much is too much? So we have a balance in life, and sometimes we go way over to the left and way over to right field, way over and sometimes we're too in the middle when we need to be a little bit to the left or to the right. I'm not talking political. I'm talking like just in general. But how much government is too much government? I just went political.
Yeah, you did.
How much government is too much government?
Mm-hmm.
How much, how big of a company does a company need to be?
Well, that's great because, I think people have to look at that all the time in their own lives.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, how big of a house do you need?
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Because then you go for the bigger house, the bigger house, the bigger house. Then you accumulate more stuff. And then later in life, you're like, this is too much. And then you downsize. And there's nothing wrong with that. But can you put yourself in a bad situation by what you have never being enough?
Well,
Which,
I mean,
yes, you can.
the more you have, the more you have to take care of, the more it takes away from your
Exactly.
peace.
Exactly. I know the other day we were out on the front porch, which we have a beautiful front porch built by Lee, which I'm appreciative of, and our sons.
Oh, yeah.
But, we love to go out on our porch. And, you were talking about, well, we could get these pull down curtains and we could have a little heater out here in the winter and blah, 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 which it's great. I love the idea of the heater. But then I think the more stuff we get,
The more we
the
have
more
to
we
take
have to take care of. There's more you have to clean.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like,
I'm becoming
don't
more
want
and
more
more of a minimalist.
I know, and I love that.
And it's
I
like,
love
hey,
it.
what do you got? Well, there are some keepsakes
Yeah.
for memorabilia.
Mm-hmm.
Things just to remember people and things just to, reminisce about.
Mm-hmm.
But how much is too much?
Mm-hmm.
We have to come to the conclusion that it's all just stuff.
Yeah.
And I think once we come to that revelation of everything around us is just stuff.
Mm-hmm.
These clothes, it's just stuff.
Yeah.
These mics, they're just stuff. These
Yeah.
cups, they're just stuff.
Even sentimental things,
Sentimental
they
things,
really are just
stuff.
Yeah.
If you take a picture of it
Yeah.
and get rid of it. And sometimes that's good to do
Mhm.
because,
Mhm.
it may have a bad memory tied to it
Yeah, that's
that
true.
you don't need.
That's true.
But how much is too much? That's the question I have. And too much fun. What is too much fun? I mean, I heard the song "Too Much Fun." What's that mean? It's like not like too much money. There's no such thing.
Oh, okay.
But
That's what I'm saying. Too much fun. There's no such thing. No.
Yeah.
No.
But it depends on what your idea of fun is. Some
Yeah.
people's idea of fun is going out and drinking all night and then coming home and sick
Yeah.
all the next day and can't move and can't
Right.
get out of bed.
That's not fun. Well, and that's true. And, and then you have to make up your mind, which we talk about all the
Right.
time. I'm not always good at it, but make up your mind that if there are things that you have to do, well, you might as well think of them as fun or somehow make it fun. If I have to clean the kitchen and I'm not in the mood to it, well, I could put on some music that's fun.
You make it fun.
You make it fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Work, too much work.
That's not good.
That's not good.
No.
Too much play. That's not good.
Mm-mm.
So where do we find the balance? And then that's where it comes down to. It says very clearly, don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank Him for what He has done. Then you will experience peace.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Gooshness.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gooshness.
Oh my goodness.
And
Yeah.
I mean, and it tells us in Philippians 4, Paul talks about, he says, brothers and sisters, fix your thoughts on what is true and honorable and right and pure and lovely and admirable. Think about things that are excellent and worthy of praise. Keep putting into practice all you learned and received from me, everything you heard from me and saw me doing. Then the God of peace will be with you.
Well, here's one to think about. How much entertainment is too much entertainment?
Oh, my goodness.
Because we are entertaining ourselves to death as a nation.
I got mad at the TV today because I was like, I am sucked into this TV show and I can't get free from it. And I want to be free from it, but I keep thinking about wanting to go back to it. So how much is too much? Well, when you can't live without it, it's probably too much.
That's true. That's true. That's a good test.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, if that went away today.
Except for your spouse.
How would I be? Well, yeah, we're not going to test that out.
No.
Although it does even say scripturally that there's a time to
go into your own corner.
Yeah. And then come back.
Then come back together. Yeah. We need a break from each other sometimes.
Sure.
You need a break from me. I guarantee it.
I can guarantee it. And you need a break from me. I guarantee that.
Yeah.
So,
but Lord knows that's the truth.
The entertainment thing,
Awesome.
I think we've gotten so accustomed to being entertained that here's a really, I think, an important challenge that we need to issue to ourselves and, anyone who's willing. You really need to let yourself just sit and do nothing sometimes.
Yes. And be.
Yeah, go outside.
Yeah.
You don't have to have your phone.
Yes.
Okay, phones are on my last nerve. Okay?
Yes.
It's on my nerves so bad.
Quit giving the phones and electronics to babies. Stop it.
Oh, I saw it.
Stop it.
Okay, yeah. I understand. Well, no, I don't understand.
They're not the babysitter.
No, exactly. Yeah.
I'm these kids in restaurants that are watching movies while everybody's eating. You should be focused on your kids and not on everything else.
I was going, I guess, coming out of a grocery store the other day.
Soapbox.
A woman was walking in and her child was walking by, little child, like with a phone, like watching something, like while he's walking. And it's like, this is not healthy.
No, it's not healthy at all.
It's really troubling.
You're taking your child's brain and turning it into mush.
Mm-hmm.
Their brain is not developed until they're 25.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and I told you this the other day. I'll go ahead and share this. I kind of challenged myself to get on.
I'm sorry. I'm not saying that once you turn, they don't need a phone until they're 25, but that'd probably be a good idea.
Probably wouldn't be bad.
Go ahead.
Probably wouldn't be bad. Yeah, I just kind of made up my mind recently, like, okay, I'm going to not be on social media as much. I mean, yes, I'm on there some. I'm going to just not be on my phone as often.
Yeah.
I'm just reading books, reading the Bible, and just spending more time with actual physical books or just being quiet.
Right.
And I had a dream maybe 3 nights ago that was pretty, I won't even go into the dream, that's not the point, but it had a lot of detail and I felt like it was important. And I felt like it was important to write down. So I got my journal out and wrote about 2 pages worth. But I noticed something, and I think it was the Lord showing me something, that I was writing more clearly, like words were coming to me in a new way, like in a new, fresh way.
Yep.
And I think it was it's almost like you take a little step towards something, some kind of improvement, and God meets you there because you're doing it because you want to honor Him as you do it.
Well, I mean, if Steve Jobs would not give his kids phones or electronics,
no iPads,
nothing.
Yeah.
None of that. Steve Jobs,
right.
the founder of Apple, would not give this to their kids.
But that kind of thing is common across a lot of different professions. I won't go into that right now. But yes, I mean, people will create something. They know it's going to be financially good, and it could be good for other things.
It's a tool,
but they're smart enough to keep their kids off of it, and
right.
kids away from it.
Listen, moderation. We're talking about how much is too much. Giving your kids electronics instead of books.
Yeah.
Instead of coloring books.
Yeah.
Instead of puzzles
and outdoor activities.
and outdoor activities.
Yeah.
This has got to stop. They need stuff like this right here.
Yeah.
We just happen to have this sitting right
It'll be
here.
on the table, isn't it?
They need stuff like this. Look. Yep. See?
Oh, don't get me excited because I love this kind of stuff.
The little puzzles. They need books like this. They don't need that phone. They don't need the phone. They don't need the tablet.
Nope.
They don't need that stuff.
No, not at all.
Maybe when they turn 12, 13, 14 years old, and even then, limit it.
Exactly. That's the point. Yeah.
In moderation.
Yeah. I mean,
Moderation. But I'm seeing them.
Yeah.
I'm seeing them all the time.
Like if you make it a special thing, like, okay, for the last few days, you guys have
Right.
been really doing a good job.
Here's some video game time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not saying cut it all out completely because some of it's
No.
good. Some of it's fun.
And you cut it out completely,
in moderation. You cut it out completely.
it will
you set-
backfire.
Right.
They're going to rebel and, be resentful.
Just give them a taste.
Yeah.
It's kind of like drugs. Just give them a taste.
Give 'em a taste.
Keep them from getting hooked. Give them a taste. Let them detox.
Mhm.
Then give them a little taste. Let them detox.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Because it is a drug. It releases serotonin in your brain,
Mhm.
and it causes you to have an addictive mentality.
Yep.
And it sets everything in motion, and it starts rotting the brain because you can't have a thought without
Right.
looking at this.
Right. Right.
It's like, I gotta, this is the
Yeah.
new nicotine.
Well, and we've talked about this before, probably on the podcast,
Mhm.
but I remember going through some papers that were my mom's from when she was maybe like middle school age,
Mhm.
and it was her school materials,
Yes.
and they were so advanced. And it's not like my mom went to some big, fancy school or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And she was, just, she was intelligent, but she wasn't like,
Right.
highly educated, but she was smart.
Yeah.
And you could see it in just the work that she did at that age, but that was more normal at that time.
There was more competition. And
Yeah.
it was it was more rigorous.
It was more rigorous, more was expected, and there weren't as many distractions.
And they went out in recess. They got a
Oh.
reward
Look,
for doing the work.
I went through a K through 8 school, and we were actually highly competitive academically because by the time we got to high school, at my high school, we set a record for like scholarships of all the high schools in the city.
Mm-hmm.
But K through 8, we went outside for recess. I'm talking 8th grade,
Yeah.
twice a day.
Yes. Once in the morning and once in the afternoon.
Yeah, and we were always outside, but yet because that was healthy. That's
Right.
actually healthier for you to take a break
Bring
from the
back
classroom.
recess.
But then when we got in the classroom, it was like you get down to business.
Yes. You go in the classroom,
Yeah.
you get your work done, you work hard, and you play hard.
Yeah, we're on our soapbox, aren't we? It's
Oh,
something
man,
about
it's
getting
just
dressed
a day.
up.
I
just
mean,
makes
yeah,
us-
we feel like we're high society now. But no, it is the fact of the matter is we're killing our nation's mind. And
Yeah.
and it's killing our kids' minds, and we've got to pull back on all of the whatever it is that we're doing, the bombardment
Yeah.
of information that is useless.
Right. Now, the good news is there is the pendulum swing back. I mean, there are a lot of people who are
Mississippi,
homeschooling,
right?
and like the school systems themselves
Yep.
are getting better. Standards are getting better. They're not going to allow phones in a lot of schools.
So
or,
evidently,
you know.
Mississippi is 6th in the nation for
know.
reading now.
And they used to always come in last,
Right.
or close to last.
But they changed the way they were doing education.
Mm-hmm.
And it became more about focused on the kids and instead of teaching some agenda,
Mm-hmm.
it was teaching reading, writing, and arithmetic.
Right.
Imagine
Systematically,
that.
the way we learned. Yeah.
And what they said was we taught them phonics.
Mm-hmm.
I, A,
Yeah.
B.
Yeah, you learned
Buh.
those basic phonetic
Right.
sounds. Then, and there was a book, I think it came out in the 80s maybe. It was called Why Johnny Can't Read.
Mhm.
And that was the whole argument because they had gone to like the whole language learning
Right.
and gotten away from phonics. And I think the difference was like by 4th grade with the whole language learning, versus the phonics, they could read literally 10 times more words, like thousands
Right.
more words.
Well, I'm going to say something that
yeah.
may make people mad.
Uh-oh.
But in Mississippi, they were talking about this, and I was like, "That I agree with it.
Yeah.
I 100% agree with this."
Right.
They said they were trying to make learning fun.
You're saying they were saying that was a previous problem.
Previous problem. They tried to
Because-
make learning fun.
Right.
Now, instead of trying to make learning fun, how about make learning their job and recess the reward or the fun
Yeah.
for the job?
Right.
Separate it out
Right.
instead of trying to put it together. Now, some people find learning fun.
Sure.
They enjoy it. You do. I find learning fun.
Yeah.
But why is learning fun? How can learning be fun? It's not you come up with some, three-ring circus
Yeah.
and then you teach them what they want to hear.
Well, and here's the other part.
Right.
A person feels better about themselves when they're capable of doing things.
Right.
So if you're teaching them in a way that makes them capable readers, capable of doing the work presented to them, then that boosts them. That makes them more
Right.
motivated.
So the way that they are learning now in Mississippi, from what I understand, is they are saying they're teaching the phonics because if you learn how to read and comprehend, then your math skills increase, reading skills increase, and your comprehension of the world as a whole increases.
Yeah.
This will numb your brain
Yeah.
because you're constantly scrolling.
Give me that.
Throw it.
Just kidding.
But anyway, that's our soapbox for the day. But how much is too much? We went deep on some stuff. We probably going to get some hate comments, which we've been getting some pretty good ones here lately. Quite fun, actually.
That's okay.
Leave some comments.
It's okay.
We don't, good, bad, or ugly. We don't care.
Yeah.
It's fine. Just
Yeah.
comments.
That's right.
Like this
Look
video.
at you. You look
Yeah.
like I don't know, like going back in time.
Yes.
It's 1950s, but yes, you also kind of had that cool 80s look, but then you also have that modern look. I like it.
You like this look?
Yeah, sure.
It's my new look every day now,
Oh, really?
all day long.
Okay.
Not really.
That would be too much. How much
be-
is too much? That
That
would
would
be a
be
little
too
too
much,
much.
yeah,
Especially if you're out working in the yard.
Absolutely. Could you
Not
imagine?
that you can really do much of
If
that
you do
these days,
housework
but-
with that, I'll work in the yard with this.
Oh, my goodness.
All right. Well, you guys have a blessed day and enjoy the life that God has given you. And good, bad, or ugly, be content where you're at, and God will help you and have
Right.
peace. Don't
Right.
worry about it. He'll take care of it if
Yeah.
you'll let him,
That's right. Very good.
right?
Yeah.
How
Great
much
topic.
is too much?
Yeah. Well,
All right.
guys, we will see you on the next episode.
See you guys.
Don't forget to like this video and please subscribe to our channel. Drop your comments below. We'd love to hear from you. If you prefer audio podcasts, please follow us on your favorite streaming platform.